All right, guys, welcome back to the last and final episode of It Is What It Is. Racquel is still here. Let me just go ahead and do a shameless plug. If you have the Patreon, you will have seen the whole episode already. If you don't have Patreon, I don't want you. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing? Because this is all taped on the same day, clearly. We have not changed. So, get your life together. Click the link down in the description. Subscribe, please. Do the $5, tier, or the $10 tier. Whatever the Lord blesses your heart to say, hey, Justin, I'm gonna do 10. Great.
Right.
But you, ma'am, are one of the most talented people that I know, for real. You write, you give self-help, you're an actor, and you paint. I just want to be cool like you when I grow up. Can I have some of your coolness, please?
Here you go. I'm dropping it over.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I just want to be cool like you.
You're funny.
But what's going on with art, man? We talk about art all the time, and we talk about your different projects or whatever. Is there anything that you're working on now?
Actually, I am. It's so funny because I have my little portfolio here. The new series the 20-piece series that I'm working on is this small. But the way that I'm going to set it up in the gallery is going to be really dope. But I'll show you one since I already have this posted. Don't break nothing now.
Let's not do that.
It's too expensive for this little thing. It's crazy. There's one. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. It's with this feel, this vibe. Those are the sketches. But yeah, so it's gonna be something like that. But I'm currently in between this. I'm creating it was just this little thing. I am currently working on an art piece for my parents. They just painted their living room. Actually, I chose a color, and I did that on purpose so I can do some photo shoots in there. I was like, oh, I want this for a photo shoot, so you should paint this color. And they were like, ew. I did a mauve, and they were like, it looks so cool. I had the whole vision. I said, oh, this is for purposely used stuff. So I said, you should paint this color. And then I said, and I'll do an art piece and everything. So I'm painting an art piece for them right now. And the title of that art piece is called Feels Like Home. It's a representation of you have, the parents with the children and it's their family, and it feels like home, this space right here. So that's the concept. It's in lines of what I just showed you. And, so that's what's going on. Just keep creating.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I feel like you have kind of found a balance between all the things that you do, so that they can feed each other.
Yeah.
And I can say it like that, not just because we go so long without talking, but because we are connected on a very deep spiritual level.
Yeah.
And a lot of the things that we end up going through, it's usually not necessarily in the same way, but the same outcome essentially comes from it. So we get the same lessons, right? And I'm saying that because now at this point in my life, everything just kind of makes sense. All the things that I'm doing with photography and videography, music, and then now doing this YouTube thing, just all kind of makes sense. And just it's they all feed each other.
Right.
And I've been trying to do them all separately, like by myself, one by one, as opposed to joining them all together and allowing them to be one organism.
Yeah.
Because I can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
But I think that's dope, man. I'm you know, I've been ready. I've been waiting for a Racquel John painting somewhere in my house.
Everybody, everybody's like, when am I gonna piece? When am I gonna piece? And I'm just like, y'all, I barely paint for myself these days. I said, I'm getting it together though, because I do, with this series, I'm gonna prints. That way everyone can buy the print. Of course, it'll be cheaper than the original. And also because I'm going to do a show. My goal, once coronavirus settles and things like that, hopefully it does, I want to do a gallery show of all my work and things like that. So yeah.
But why wait? Like, why wait? So the reason why I'm asking why wait is because you could literally do a virtual show.
Someone else said that.
Like you literally could. So since you had your parents just paint that room, you could literally like have your paintings up in the room.
Yeah.
And have like a 2-part section. So you could do the first part in that room, and then you could fix up your art studio downstairs, the wall behind you, and have paintings up right there, and take the people on the virtual tour. You know, your brothers are here. Utilize your brothers while they're here.
Yeah. Use
them. Christian, everybody, all of your friends that come to the house. Yes.
I have an amazing team though.
Yeah. Use them all. Because they could be like moderators and talking about the different paintings. You could write out like little cards.
Yeah.
And like have them talk about it or whatever. Just a thought.
Bro, you're absolutely right. Because like someone else mentioned that to me the other day, because a friend of mine has a studio in the city. I'm sure he will let me utilize his space. He said that I could, I guess if I come up with a concept, I'm sure I could. But yeah, like a friend, she's an actress. She was just like, we can do this and this and this. And I was like, oh wow, that's pretty dope idea. And then she had mentioned the virtual aspect of like a show. And I was like, look at all these smart people around me.
Yeah, because then you when you actually do it, like it becomes, there is no overhead cost, essentially. Like you're not paying for anywhere.
Right.
Like all of that money comes back to you so that you can do more with it, like more paintings, more stuff like that.
You know, like that's a really good idea. I'm gonna look into that. Like I'm gonna, push out these art pieces here and like really get those together, because like I'm seeing them. Like the reason why I'm getting back into painting, because I keep seeing paintings in my head and I'm like, oh, you need to go paint. That means you need to paint. So I got like at least 4 up in here that need to be on paper. So yeah, I'm definitely. I want to make it known on this platform. First time ever. Has anyone ever heard me say this? But I now enjoy painting on canvas. I used to hate it. I used to not, because of the way it feels. It's rough. It's not clean. I need the clean smoothness to paint my lines. But like, I'm over here on this canvas, like surprising myself. And then it was a whole the intimidation factor of the fact that it's huge. It's like on a big piece of thing. So I was just like, how am I gonna like do this with my lines and blah blah blah? And people say use tape. I'm like, I don't do tape. That's not my thing. Like it's line by line. That's why it's expensive, okay? Line by line. If I use tape, it's less expensive. So no, line by line. I want you to pay. And so I'm just like,
oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but like I understand canvas now, and I'm proud of myself because I used to not like it. So
yeah, that I get everything that you said, because I'm kind of like that with piano, kinda. I not quite yet. Yeah. I'm not like ready to really like sit down and create yet, because I feel like that part of my brain creatively is still very like jumbled. and I need to figure out like what my emotions are and put them in place so that I can be able to sit and play. Because right now, like I'll sit and play and it just sounds like just random notes. And to anybody else is like, oh my God, like that's so beautiful and that's so great. And I literally, Monday night, I went and I am now starting to like go and walk at the Pond City Market on the Beltline because it's so peaceful to just go and just like walk and just look around and stuff. So I went and I sat down at the piano at Ponds and I just started playing or whatever. And it was something like so therapeutic about it. And I was just like at peace. And these, people came up behind me and they were like, listening and playing. And in my head, I'm just like, bro, I'm really just like trying to figure this shit out myself.
Oh, that's so dope.
I don't even know what this is. But they were like dancing behind me. It was a couple. And then she came and she was like, oh my gosh, can we take your picture? Like your face won't be in it, but it'll just be like you, playing the piano or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. That's fine.
You should record it next time.
That's fine.
No, you should record it and post it.
We'll see.
Go to Atlantic Station. They got a piano there too. You should play there too. That's brilliant. No, you should start doing that. I'm down for that. I'm here for it.
Well, I went I did it Saturday night. I was briefly on Instagram Live, like briefly, maybe like 10 minutes. I was out playing one night at the piano. I did.
Oh, nice. You should do that again every time.
I mean, I can't force it though. I can't.
Yeah, don't force it. I pray that opens up for you because I know that you're a genius over there with your music, and I need you to get back to it. So I pray that blockage is unblocked.
I received it. I received it. I am also like working on accepting compliments because they make me cringe.
I was that way.
Like they really make me cringe. Especially when it comes to piano. Like if anybody tells me that they like, Justin, oh my God, you're so good and that's so beautiful, I literally curl up in the ball on the inside and like, please stop talking to me.
Really? Mm-hmm. I used to be that way with compliments on my look, on how I look. Now, if you complimented my work, I was like, oh God, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm working on it though.
Let me tell you what happens to me. Every time I get little skills, every time this happens to me. So I'm at Target.
Target.
And this lady and her daughter, I saw them lingering around me, and I was just like, I don't be thinking anything of it. I'm like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And so I'm walking. The mom walks up to me. She's like, hi, I'm so sorry. I don't know who you are, but my daughter knows who you are, and she wants to take a picture with you. And then she said, wait, are you an actress? And I was like, yes, I am. I am an actress. I was like, hi.
Oh my gosh.
So excited. And I was just like, bro, like that happened to me like twice since this COVID thing because everyone's watching Downsize and Acrimony. But I was like, because this one girl, I'm in the bathroom. This one girl, I'm masked up. My mask is on, so I really don't know how people recognize me.
It's your eyes though, Rocky. It's your eyes.
Bro, not even here for it. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened. No, this is crazy. So before COVID and after Downsize, the film that I did with Isaiah where we played twins, right? Mm-hmm. Bro, every time we went somewhere, they were like, that's the guy from Downsize. That's the guy from Downsize. I'm standing right next to him. They were like, you're from Downsize. And I'm like, hey, I was right there too. Hey. They were like, oh, you did such a great job. And they would walk away. I was like, I was right
there too. Was it from like specifically like just Downsize or did they say the other show?
No, it was Downsize.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I was
because it would have made more sense if they said.
Oh yeah, no, the Snowfall stuff I understand, but it was Downsize where we both played in it. I was like, we were in every same screen again. I was here, he was here. We were the same screen. I was like, oh. But lately, I was just like, and the girl recognized me in the band. It's like, you're the actress in Acrimony. I was like, yes, I am.
Oh man, that's funny.
It's funny. Then like, you do such a great job. I was like, thank you so much. That means so much to me. I get so excited and tickled. Then I'm like, yeah, Racquel, keep going.
Going back to like art and everything, I'm definitely excited for this new project. Definitely still think about doing the virtual show.
Yes.
Because one it takes the pressure off of like being in front of people and having to like express and like talk about it for real. Like,
that's
you're
easy.
at home. If right. So like now it makes it a little bit more comfortable for you because you are at home.
Yeah.
And you can do this at home, and like you could literally, you could do it on Zoom. Hell, like open it up, to like 100 people and say, hey, this is how much it's going to be for the virtual show or whatever. And if you want any prints, want any of this, then we could talk about X, Y, and Z. Come up with like the whole thing. Go
to the website because I'm about to revamp my art website. Honestly, I've already started the process of thinking of how I want it to go. That's why I'm like really pushing out some pieces so I can post up there on the actual website. I do not have nothing from high school. I'm like, I ain't even doing it to myself. No, boo boo. We come out straight professional. So yeah, nothing but new and awesome work up on there. So yeah, I'm in the works of doing that.
Well, I look forward to it. We have reached the end of the final episode with Miss Racquel John. Yay! So, guys, please like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
In all 3 descriptions, I'm going to have her information, purposetouYou.com. I'm going to have her Instagram and her Twitter. Also, let's not forget to come to Patreon, because the Patreon will have the entire video.
Yo, they need to sponsor you.
It will have the entire video. Hour and like 20 minutes. It's gonna have the whole thing, guys. So tell your mama, tell your uncles, tell your cousins, go ahead, man. Help me, help you, help us. Okay. I love you. Is there anything you want to tell the people, Racquel?
Just be purposely you. Be true to yourself.
You heard it first, man. Be purposely you and true to yourself. We love you. I love you. Thank you. Peace.